Okay, welcome back to Mission Destroy Plus, game number 5 for Switch. Book of Unwritten Tales 2. I think this is gonna be it. Let's do it.
It's hard to say how old the village is. Might have been here at the edge of the woods for hundreds of... The village looks pretty... Nothing but makeshift repairs. The village looks pretty... Nothing but makeshift repair. This is the only building in the village. Seems to be some kind... Someone still seems to be living here, though. That bed sheet hasn't been hanging there for long. Fired bricks for building houses. Presumably there's a source of clay close by. The house of a craftsman, it would appear. Wooden boards, bricks, and over there a bit of thatch and a few roof tiles. The craftsman must have left the house years ago. He'd be a busy man in the village these days. There hasn't been a fire in that furnace for years. And considering how crooked it is, I should take care that it doesn't... Graveyards are pretty scary, but this one... I wonder why people in the far-flung villages can never put the gravestones and crosses in straight. Can't they use a square or level or, just their eyes? The church looks as if no one has been there in years. Not like a church for ghosts, a church for humans. Nothing to do with the spiritual. Just like all the buildings in the village. Deserted, spooky.
Yeah, most gratuitous. Yeah, it's been dragging, man. It's been dragging.
Go away! You're not having my head!
I don't want your head, I just want a bit of information.
Be gone, headless horseman!
Hey, there's a headless horseman out here.
Oh yeah, as if you didn't know that. He's hunting me. He wants mine.
Are you sure it wants your head? I mean, what do you think he'd do if he saw no...
Just go away, you
My name is Wilbur Weathervane. I'm a gnome, live in Seastone. I just want to ask...
Oh, yeah, of course. A gnome from Seastone walks into the dark woods on his...
I am not alone. I'm with a living skeleton, a zombie, a robot, and a talk... Can we talk inside?
You're the devil.
I'm not the devil.
Yeah, the devil's second.
That's ridiculous. I'm going to open the...
Wow. Assertive.
Hello?
Die, monster!
Hey, you could have hit me.
Don't move!
Aren't you supposed to say, don't move?
No psychokinetic energy.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, this would make a much better movie, but as a game, certainly there's a lot of talking.
Excuse me, your name is...
Whale. Tim.
And you own the shop?
Oh, yes, sir, yes. And I'm the mayor of this beautiful village. And the priest, the fireman, the landlord.
Ooh, sounds like you're a...
Has its perks. We usually reach a swift consensus in Kelly. Maybe you'd like to move to Somberville.
I'm not staying here for any longer than that.
Oh, yes, the nameless terror lurking in the woods, right?
As I said, my name is Weathervane, Wilbur Weather. I'm searching for information about a certain Van Buren. He must have lived...
Sorcerer. Evil character. Oh, you shouldn't get involved.
He's not still alive, is he?
Oh, he's been dead for more than 30 years. I remember how the grown-ups marched up to the castle. Well, in retrospect, if they hadn't killed him, he might not have been...
Van Buren, curse trust you.
The whole... Everyone knew he was doing unholy experiments. I mean, we'd never have stormed his castle if the paladins and them... They said it was our duty to help them against...
They must have been the same as those who were fighting the cult of the name.
Whoever they were. They disappeared once the sorcerer was dead and left us...
The curse makes people disappear.
Not exactly. This has always been a... For example, it's always night here and the moon is always full. The woods and the mountains confuse the sense. You could say the people in this region are used to quite a lot. But after
The Headless Horseman?
Oh, not just him. Others too. They come from the woods and one after the other was snatched and...
It's always night here in the village.
And why? In other places, it's always summer. Summer up north, there's an island where it always right here, it's always night. Oh, some people come to the region especially. For example, a gentleman moved into the castle some years ago. He doesn't seem to have a problem with it always being night.
The castle up on the mountain over there. That's where the sorcerer lived.
Yeah, that's where he lived.
Then that's where I have to go.
Good luck. You'll never
Fancy showing me?
You mean leave my shop? Well, the Headless... I'm the very last one who still lives in this village. Oh, when I die, the village dies.
As mayor, I'm sure you've a plan how to stop the head...
Oh, of course, yeah.
That could prove difficult.
Maybe you want to try your...
No, I'm not a bounty hunter, and also I don't have the time. I've got to find a book so I can...
Oh, well, if that's more important than saving Somberville from...
Thanks for your help. We'll be leaving for the castle early tomorrow.
There is, of course, a problem.
What? Knowing when tomorrow is?
No. I'm talking more about the hidden ravines. Razor Sharp Rock. You can't reach the castle.
Ah, I know how this works. I have to reach the castle on a matter of utmost urgency, and you're the only one that can help. And you just happen, but you know what? Not this time. Because if I let myself be distracted from I have a clear goal, and I grew up in the mountains. Good night.
So many things to look at.
Now that I'm not a mage anymore, perhaps I should... I think I look quite good in some armor. That over there, that's a magic circle.
Do you know anything about this spell?
A bit. Doesn't the ghost have to be in the magic circle, rather than the person who is trying...
If you can trap ghosts in a thing like this, then the circle is my last line of defence in case the salt in front of the windows and doors doesn't...
The beings from the woods, are they ghosts?
Oh, there are all kinds of things living there.
I'm not sure this would...
Oh, so have you spent your entire life in a cursed village? Even old Reverend Sidow, who apparently...
Sorry? You can see that he's been living in fear for a long... However, if he doesn't want to help me, I'm sure we'll find a way through the mountains. Impressive armor. Only the shoulders appear a little...
The shoulders give you armour plus 22 and agility.
Why would ridiculous shoulder plates improve agility? Wouldn't they?
Well, that would be unfair. Warriors already have very low agility to start with. Lower than rogues, for example.
Ah, but can't warriors also be rogues too? I mean, if a warrior, for instance...
A warrior who's also a rogue? Well, how's that supposed to work? How would I know if I'm allowed to... Rogues are only allowed to wear leather armour.
Ah, right, I get it. I'm sure it's just sales nonsense when they say, this armour, what matters is... The fire gives out warmth. The people here in the dark woods... A crossbow is a devastatingly effective weapon. At least it is, if you manage to hit someone.
Hey, I just sell the weapons. I don't...
Statistically, if you have a crossbow...
Well, statistics are made by people.
A crossbow, at least it is...
Hey,
What's this here? Metal underwear?
that's a heavy warrior set, level 9.
Hey, what?
It's the same as the one next to it.
This one here, and that...
Yep. Heavy plate armour offers ID.
But it's covered in holes, completely.
I've been selling armour for 20 years. Are you trying to tell me you know more?
No, of course not. That is really the most... The armour covers so little. It doesn't look comfortable. And don't think the shop is doing what. Sure, a motley selection of armor, weapons. But if the shop is stuck out in the middle of nowhere, the shelves seem to be some kind of catch. If I had more time, I'd love to rummage. I don't think the shop. Sure, but that must be from maybe Mr. Whale. I guess the barrel is full of some kind of acid or. I've never seen so many locks, and the crossbow bolts indicate that a very. I'm sure that Mr. Mayor won't object to me borrowing one of these. But let's face it, he does seem to be.
No, I actually go.
I wonder why he just doesn't move away. I mean, even if the headless horseman doesn't get him, I'm not sure what I.
Alright, there's nearly nothing useful there.
Whoa! Does the weather always change so fast here?
The headless horseman.
That's what you thought when I stood outside the door.
Look here. Psychokinetic energy is almost off the scale.
I'm a qualified mage, but what?
Skipped a few classes, did you? The PKE shows whether ghosts, demons, evil powers are nearby.
Then I must go to my friends immediately.
Stop! Did you hear what I said?
And my friends. How? There's no bolt in the crossbow. It's not loaded. Hello?
It's him.
Who's that? Nate! Put that thing away. What happened? I don't understand. A woodcutter cutting wood? There was a knight with a sword? Okay, there was a knight and... monster? A dragon? Or a lion?
A werewolf?
A knight and a werewolf? What do they do? What happened to the other? Timmy lost his head. Esther lost her head? Oh, I get it. Gulliver has lost his head. Phew.
One of your friends was beheaded and you're relieved?
Well, better Gulliver than one of the others, don't you think?
What?
What's up with Timmy? A rampaging yak? What's that got to do? Esther, the mother, she panicked and ran away? Where to? Does she have Timmy? Towards the woods? Esther ran into the woods.
What then?
No, she's not. Come on, Nate. We're going to go see Gulliver. Then we'll find Timmy and your mother.
You can't go out there!
We'll let you know if we meet at... Ah!
Don't move!
Did someone call for a bounty hunter?
And just as our little friend was about to go out there, you came in.
All right. I'll go into the woods and polish off any headless horsemen, robber knights, and werewolves that cross my path.
There's a little rat and a zombie, too.
No problem. If we can agree on a price, I'll take care of them too.
No! They're our friends. Do not kill the zombie and the rat.
That's fine too. I'll just keep an eye out for them.
How are you going to do that? What's your plan?
Seek and destroy.
I only see two problems there, then. First, the seeking, and second, the destroying.
Yeah, he's right. The wood's confused. The source of the evil is in the heart of the wood. There's a clearing there with an old tree in the middle. That's where they live. All of those.
Not for much longer.
Who are you? And, how exactly do you propose to stop the Headless Horseman, the Knight, and...
I am the solution. I have means and ways of breaking anyone.
Even if weapons prove useless.
As long as the payment's right, I'll get the job done.
The payment will be princely. I'm the richest man in the village.
I should come with you. Our chances of success are better with two of us out.
The last time I worked in a team, I got a wooden plank to the head.
Then you had the wrong partners. I had great partners. Ivo, Captain...
Have the gold ready. It won't take long.
Like all the other.
Other?
Do you think he's... Oh, I've stopped counting.
Come on, Nate. We shouldn't rely on the bounty hunter. Back to camp. Be careful.
Take it easy, Betty. I'm here. Be good and sit down by the fire. By the fire, not in the fire.
What happened? Nate said something about a knight and a werewolf.
It was terrible. I'd nodded off and suddenly I heard my cream bun scream. I jumped up, ready to protect her. Then there was a flash of lightning which illuminated the gleaming figure of a knight, a paladin to be precise.
And then?
My honey blossom was out of her mind with fear. I was going to run after her, but when the lightning struck again, there was a werewolf. Nate screamed, Esther screamed. I called to Nate to run and get her. The werewolf came towards me and I was certain I was done for. My body tried to defend me, but then the lightning struck again, very close by. The wolf was startled and ran after the other.
They're fine. I mean, nothing must be allowed to happen to them.
They went into the woods unhurt, but those creatures were...
I couldn't. They're fine. We just need to get them back. The mayor talked about the heart of the wood. He's pretty certain that...
Why do you think Esther and Timmy have ended up there of all?
I don't know. Just a feeling. People have been disappearing here for centuries. If we want to get them both back, we'll have to uncover... The sorcerer Van Buren spent his last years in that cup. Pretty sure the book we're looking for will be...
I'm not interested in the book.
If we defeat the evil in the...
Well then.
Right. I'm going to go look for the two...
I'm not staying here. I'm going to help.
That's exactly what you are doing by letting Nate repair you and being my advisor. And maybe you two could make things to help me...
My wife is out there.
And your son is here. Do you want to leave him here alone?
But... All right. Bring back my cherry...
I know. I'd better start by searching for clues and information. It's easy to see that Gulliver would like nothing better. The only thing stopping him is that he can't leave Nate by himself. Thank goodness. This would be a perfect place to grill a sausage. Not as hot as an open... Esther said there'd be a few sausages. This would be... I think Nate's been putting a few more logs on the... And it still doesn't radiate a real... I think Nate... And it still... The little fellow is hanging on in there. I'm sure if you could look into that head of his... Nate has tried time and time again to cheer Timmy up. He even managed it occasionally. But Tim... The little fellow is hanging on in there. If you could look into that head of his, I'm sure you'd see... We found everything just the way it is. A few stones laid. Then again, what does it say about a village when travellers... What's that in the sand there? Looks like a thick walled stone goblet. Just like dwarves. Those things would be too heavy for me to travel any long distances with. But the dwarves say that the stone goblet... I'm afraid the dwarf who carried this goblet out here into the wilderness can't... This goblet was filled with sand. Maybe I can use it... We walked all the way from Seastone, a good deal of the way off the paved roads, and we feared that Councillor Van Buren might... It was an arduous journey, but we were well supplied. Esther looked after Timmy with such kindness. Ever since Remy's death, he has been... After we left Seastone, he spent most of the time... And now, monsters and werewolves... The wool blanket is old and has been darned several times. Still, it'll keep you warm and won't go all kaflooey. Every time I talk to him, I see that dreadful... Could belong to the werewolf. He ran towards the woods and got a bit too... footprint. But I'd say that these are Esther's footprints. They're traces of both the werewolf and of Esther. But the sorcerer Van Buren spent his last years. He didn't trust his brother, and he wrote down a means of destroying his brother's powerful wand. As soon as we've rescued Timmy and Esther, we'll find a way to reach the castle, with or without the mayor's help. The sorcerer Van... He didn't trust us. As soon as we've rescued... Every dwarf makes a travel goblet out of stone from... It's part and... Shoppers... I'm sure there are a few little... Hello? Looks like I'm going to be helping you up.
How do you...
The curse? The woods, it looks like...
Right. I mean, I have more confidence in the bounty hunter, but...
Thanks. This is a traditional adventure, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, there were giant spikes. We sell armor, weapons.
And what do you...
The trades. If you want to sell something, you can do it risk-free. I'll look...
You what?
Oh, yeah. In case you change your mind later. It's called the market...
This evil heart of the wood. What exactly is it?
It's a clearing in the centre of the woods. There's an old dead tree standing in the middle of it.
But how am I going to find the clearing? The woods are pretty...
And confusing. The heart of the wood doesn't want to be found. Yes, whatever it is that's...
Do you think that it might be the ghost of the sorcerer Van Buren?
Perhaps. The elders did. If only we'd...
Couldn't your device help me find the heart of the wood? Doesn't it?
You're saying that nothing around here radiates more psychokinetic energy. You should get yourself a...
I was hoping...
My detector. It's my peak.
But if you give it to me, I could...
Or you might be killed and lose it in the...
That's exactly why I can't hang around here waiting for another device.
Forget it. The PKE rely...
I need something I can use to defend myself against the...
We've never been attacked by a werewolf, but as far as I know, any normal weapon made out of silver... What's your skill? Sword...
You mean you can fight with two daggers at the same time without...
Oh, so you're a long-distance fighter. As amusing as it would be to use a slingshot against a werewolf, I've got a lovely composite bow +2 in stock, but
I think I might be able to handle...
Yes, a light crossbow is easy to use and packs a real kick.
A light crossbow like that?
3 gold, 7 silver and 2 copper coins.
What's the quest?
Bring me 10.
You just made that up.
No.
Sounds like a pretty generic task without...
You bring me 10 wolf skins and get a crossbow. I haven't got any silver bolts, though.
So you want me to bring you 10?
Right, yes. And while you're getting the skin...
But it's going to take forever to find 10 wood.
10 skins for... If you like, I can quickly think about...
Not interested. So you want me... But it's...
If you like...
Not interested. My friends up there by the campfire could...
Of course. Not only for them. The monster...
right.
Gulliver?
Not beheaded. He just lost it.
I'm not having zombies in the house.
Why not?
I don't want anything to do with their kind. Alive or dead. We want decent folk here in the village.
See you again sometime. Mr. Whale will sell me a crock...
No, I won't sell it to you.
And that's... The shelves. If I had more time, I'd love... The moment I saw the spooky woods, I just knew, no matter how afraid I am, I'm sure... Whew. So far, so good. The mayor said that the woods confuse the senses. I have to memorize the way, and I should try to stay quiet. There's a werewolf, a knight, and perhaps... An axe. The wooden handle is all weathered and the iron head covered with a fine coat. Must have been wedged in this tree a long time. The blade is still shiny. It looks reasonably sharp. For a long time, people believed that eyes shining in the darkness belonged to dangerous animals that watch you. Turns out they're just glowing eyes without any body, hovering harmlessly in the air. That's Timmy's scarf! It's... There are several branches broken here. Oh boy, a few bits of fur. They look exactly the same as those up by the camp. The werewolf must be on Timmy's trail. I hope the little guy... I don't know if I like luminous moss. It gives off a bit of light. That's good, but it looks a bit spooky. There's something in the undergrowth here. Something big. I can't see what it is, but it could just as easily be a werewolf. I can't just stand in front of a book. What if there's a werewolf? I can't, but... Right there.
Hello? Anyone there? Oh, hello, little man.
May I ask what you're doing here? You don't exactly look like a mushroom picker.
Phew, glad to hear it. I'm on my way to my fiancé's. He lives here in the dark woods in a magnificent castle. At least that's what the thunderstorm took me by surprise. And then suddenly, this wrinkly old woman, she pointed a bony finger at me. I was distracted, and my horse threw me and vanished into...
That sounds terrible.
It is!
The old woman on the path. Sounds like she could have been a witch.
Yeah, right.
Another enemy to deal.
Enemy? Are you wood pixies battling the...
Excuse me, I'm a...
I would be very grateful never to... Hey, if you're a wood pixie and just pixieing around, then could...
We'll see. I'm Wilbur. Have you by any chance seen a female zombie, a rat, a knight?
Oh, no, definitely not.
Do you know the way to the castle? Could you maybe take me with you?
I don't know the way. Vladdy wrote me saying I should find a guide in the village. The way through...
Vladdy, your fiancé.
The Count.
So, what's he like?
Oh, he's a darling. I can't wait.
So, you're engaged.
Why hesitate and risk someone...
It's too dangerous.
Uh-huh.
This way. Or, this way. Or...
Where did he just go? I didn't pick any direction. You can't just go somewhere.
As I already said to your young friend, I won't set foot outside as long as the headless horseman is...
Then just send word to the cat.
Oh, I wouldn't know how. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until the bounty hunter comes back. Be my guest. Oh, thank you. I mean, really. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello.
Well, looky here.
It didn't take us that long to...
You should try it and hide.
Oh my goodness, so much talking. I can't take it. I haven't done anything.
Oh, don't take it personally. The mayor didn't want to take me.
Yeah, but...
Why would he want to take you up to the castle more than me? I asked him very...
We're wasting our time. All that guy thinks about is the headless horseman, and that he could be the last. Some of us here have real problems.
You don't have any silver, do you? Then I could use...
Of what interest is a werewolf in the woods to me? I'll...
Yes, but once the werewolf is out of the way, I can take care of the headless horseman.
That's a bit complicated. I'd rather stage a clothing, but that's risky.
You have any silver or not?
Of course I do. I have...
I think there might be a way to let the Count know that you're here. All I need for what I'm going to send him to find a really, really good mirror, and as everyone knows...
Of course.
That's right. I would melt the silver and vapor deposit...
Smart boy.
About the same amount as...
Well, if everything goes to plan, then I'll see... Let me know when you...
As luck would have it, I just saw some...
Yeah, I saw that.
No idea. It wouldn't...
Hail of arrows. That thing is...
You got that right. One broad act...
A lady don't go near arrows.
But what if...
Looking good and knowing what you want.
That wolf skin you have there, could you give it to me?
What? Get your own.
But I need it.
But what about me?
That wolf skin you have there.
What?
But I need...
But what?
If you're cold, I'd be happy to give you this nice warm wool.
Thank you, but this...
Yes. But I need that fur.
Oh, but it isn't very...
Well... Don't you think that fur looks a little...
What do you...
Well, it's just...
But furs is so fluffy and warm.
Oh, it's not that. It's fashion.
Are you... Oh, laddie in one of his letters.
Well, in that case, you really don't want to be... And it just so happens, I have a really beautiful wool...
Much better.
Yeah. I don't think the shop... Sure, but if the shop... Hello? So you want me to bring you 10 wolf skins for...
Right, yes. And what?
But it's going to take forever to find...
10 if you like.
Look!
You still need 9.
You didn't...
It was a wolf.
Do you really...
The quest is 10 wolf skins. If it'll make it more fun for you, I can think of a story. Oh, sure, yes. 1 wolf skin for...
forget. See you again, son. The mayor wants... As soon as... That's... Oh. What is that?
Who'd have thought you can trap gnomes with scraps of bloody cloth?
A werewolf trap!
Thanks.
You're a gnome too, aren't you?
You're a sharp one.
I found my friend's scarf. Not too many other traces, though. How about...
Some werewolf tracks. And footprints made by a heavy person coming from the direction of the cliff.
Those must be Esther's traps.
They disappeared in the undergrowth. No traces of a knight, a headless horseman, or any other...
Perhaps they're ghosts.
Exactly what I thought. Some kind of apparition. Someone is conjuring up all these ghostly figures.
Then we mustn't be scared.
I'm not scared of anything. Well, maybe spiders. I can't... They sit there waiting, and then...
Wow! Most of us gnomes tend to be nerdy and avoid the big white...
You're here too, and you're some kind of...
Well, not a proper one. What about you? Did the call of adventure...
Gold.
Oh.
Not my dream job, hanging around in shady inns and taking on missions from... As soon as I've gathered enough gold together, I'm going back to the caves.
Clever trap. It got me.
But you're not razor-sharp senses, and teeth and claws to match. The cave...
Maybe it would be better if we carried on together. Then...
You shouldn't even be here. Go back to the village and wait there for 3 days. If I'm not back by then, leave the dark woods.
No way! I'm not leaving.
Then at least scream loudly when the werewolf gets you, so I know where to look.
Enough talk.
I have to track down a headless horseman, and I'll kill the werewolf. I haven't crossed that off my list yet. If I stumble across your friend in the process, fine.
Wilbur,
What?
my name. And I'm worried about Timmy and Esther. I want them back.
I'll see what I can...
The trap can't be detected underneath the leaves. A good bit of gnome engineering. Complicated. The bounty hunter hasn't deactivated the trap. Probably hoping for a I should stay clear of it. You can find these stoneheads all over Aventays. The woods are already spooky enough where I am. But over there it gets even more spine-chilling. I bet that the evil heart of the woods is somewhere over in that... If the monster's caught Timmy and Esther, then that's probably... Get on with it. Yes? Yes? Right. Where? Oh, well, I want to help those two, but there's a werewolf. It'd be pointless letting myself be ripped to shreds. I need a... So the woods weren't just the source of wood for the villagers, they also dug clay there. Hard to say what destroyed the kiln, and when. Could have been time, wind and rain, but it could just as easily have been animals or other... My guess is that the bricks were once fire mix complete. Not only is there lots of firewood here, the clay is also very moist. Why would you drag all that water into the village just to let it evaporate? Looks like some kind of press. If I had to guess, I'd say it was used... the hinge is rusted through, forcing the press. I'd better repair it. A wooden press used to press lumps of clay into brick. At least that's what it was built for. Presume.
Wow.
The goblet is almost full to the brim with silver jewellery. Didn't look much to begin with. The goblet is almost full to the brim with silver jewellery. Didn't look much to begin with. A blood-drenched piece of cloth. My first thought was that it...
That's where I came in. And then I took the leftmost. Took the path directly to my left every time. So if I take the path directly to my right every time, I should end up exactly where I started out. Making sure I don't have to do anything with that face thing. Nope, doesn't work. Actually, you know what? Let me go back to the face. I'm pretty sure I came from the right there. Pretty sure I came from there. And I'm almost positive I came from there. Unless there's a third. Oh, there's a third door.
see what happens. Ah, hot! In fact, it's hot enough to melt the silver in the goblet. Hey, Nate! I found a broken clay press and... What? That's it? Thanks to Nate, the old clay... You can press clay and whatever else you... I wonder if it's dry, and that might prevent... It worked! The sand, just the same. I'd better leave it in the press. The sand, I gave it a good... A very good... This is the moment of truth. Nate, can you carefully pour the molten silver into the sand? Be careful. Brilliant. Well done. There was just enough silver. Now we wait. Perfect. It looks exactly like the iron bolt. Only this one will be... Now all I need is the crossbow to go with. Touch hot coals of my bed. I wonder if the villagers dug too deep. If so, the ancient... I should be able to loosen a really nice lump of clay just with my bare hands. Yep, no problem. By all appearances, there's been no... And the rain... Hello? So you want... Right, but it's gonna...
And if you like, I can...
Not interested. See you again. I bet my hope... The shelves seem... If I had more... It seems the mayor isn't just the mayor. Before I fire the clay, I should shape it into something useful. Nate has tried time. He even... Gulliver,
Wilbur,
I found some traces of the werewolf.
he was there. I saw him as...
I believe you. There should be a lot of psychokinetic...
What's that?
Well, it's a kind of energy. Could you make it...
A little device with arms sticking out. Can you get me the blueprints?
Ah. If we can't build a PKE detector... But he doesn't want to give his up because...
What do you suggest?
I'm working. I think you might be safer in the village than here. I asked the mayor if you could wait there.
Let me guess what he said. I'm not having...
Why doesn't he want to help?
People don't know us.
Perhaps I should...
In Seastone, I thought that success and enough money...
Right there. Hold the fort.
We're here if you need...
The fiance of the young... He's said to be a count. I hope...
Oh, now I could take the bed sheet?
Hopefully the mayor won't have any objection, as long as it... You can always use some... Nah, it wouldn't be theft. The washing line does, however, seem to be knotted to a hook on the house. I can't read. The bedsheet could make the great... Ta-da!
What did I just turned myself into a ghost? This game's insane.
What are you doing?
Not a bad question.
Haven't we got enough real spooks around? I can see your feet.
You haven't settled the ghost of...
The heck was that all about?
I don't know how, but it may be because he has a lot of or... You can't undo a knot. That's it. This might prove. I can't see anything. The wolf skin is lying right in front of the hole. Got it.
I really have to get 9 of these things.
My home cat.
What was that?
I thought.
Don't joke.
Can we talk about the detector again? I really.
And I needed to detect as long as the device reliably warns me.
So you want me?
Right.
But it's gonna.
If you like.
I'm interested. I've got a.
Oh, fantastic!
But of course.
That makes 10. So, did you gain experience?
Yeah. No one likes it.
That kills time.
Now I finally got everything I need. Luck.
Oh, I do.
I'm not sure what I should. Yeah.
You got anything to say? I guess not. Hey, Sim Jones, how's it going? Thank you for the host. Alright, I don't think I have much more information for this guy.
Gulliver.
Wilbur,
I dressed up as a goat. It was me.
then let's use... Turn me into a ghost.
Oh, okay.
Here's a white sheep to start.
And?
Sort of. Gulliver.
Yeah.
Right.
How are we going to do that? Should I? A ghost that needs to be carried is no.
That was scary. Right then.
We're here if you need us.
The only thing more useful than a bit of string fishing rods offer the best of both worlds, and one. I've come up with an idea on it.
Really?
Yes.
I see.
Done.
But Peter is my name.
What do you think, Gulliver? Is it time to give the mayor a bit of a fright?
We can at least give it a go.
Alright, I've just been guessing this whole time. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, a flying ghost this time. Oh, very nice.
But he can speak. Whoa!
Oh, nice effect. But I've already seen ventriloquists at the fun fair.
But
We'll be back. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, just,
everything usually startles him.
He didn't seem to. Don't let your head drop.
Then we'll just have to make the costume even.
That's not gonna work. Cool. Yep. Always weird putting a name to a username, I suppose. But my name's already out there since Tetris sees my real name.
Before I fight.
How come the bloody rag won't work?
I'm not sure what I should ask him to. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're all cool. I usually watch Bladen, because he's usually one of the only people streaming when I'm finished streaming. And I like to watch stuff that isn't just, well, I mean, the other guys play other stuff but besides NES. Yeah, I don't know, I just like his stream, Bladen. He's playing Tetris now. He's probably gonna beat it today.
Whew, time to. No! Be gone, you. okay.
She,
I drove it away and I thought that I hadn't.
she surprised me. I hate spiders.
Everything's fine. The danger's past. Timmy? Don't!
Are you crazy? I would have got him.
That was my friend Timmy. He isn't a werewolf.
Did you know about it?
He was often ill. Always became very reclusive when that happened.
Perhaps once a month?
Remy never told me how Timmy's parents died.
Dangerous beasts. Nothing but anger, hate. Your friend shouldn't have kept it a secret from you. He would have ripped you.
Timmy was sleeping in Esther's jacket pocket when we arrived. He didn't know it was always night with a full moon here. And out there...
Perhaps it's not his fault, but
I'll find a way to break the werewolf. Maybe there's a library with magic books. Or maybe the Count knows something.
good luck with that. As far as
It won't come to that. We'll look for it.
as long as he doesn't take care of it.
Why does a girl like you decide to become a...
What do you mean, a girl?
Most known...
Yeah? Well, they'd rather be engineered.
Totally with you there. That's...
Well then, can't you just...
No, I'm...
Oh, I think it's good that you at least...
And you? You always want...
I wanted to help Mike. I didn't want to stand back.
And
We'll see. Go back home.
won't you miss the adventure?
Nearly being eaten by spiders.
We should continue on together and watch each...
Perhaps that isn't... I've normally got a good sense of orientation.
I've got an idea how to find the heart. I'll need a device from the myth.
Then I suggest you go and get the device and I'll hold the fort. But not here.
Okay, shouldn't take...
By the way, my name is Lizzie Pebblebrook.
Yeah, Sharpie's great to watch too, just because it's like I don't know anything about Genesis or Sega stuff, so it's always interesting to watch those games. Some of those games look just awful, but he's beaten so many of them.
Hello? If you get bitten by a werewolf,
Yeah, that's what they...
you know how...
Oh, there are lots of normal. None have ever strayed into our region.
See you again sometime. The little fellow with the... I'm just thinking, if we could get our ghosts to glow using a couple of hot pieces of coal...
Or how about glowing...
Great idea. Then all we need is some kind of holder for them. And we need to be very...
Oh. Here, hold these. Nate, give me 2 pieces of coal. Red glowing ones from down at the bottom, if possible. And
That is really...
that's how it should be.
Gulliver. That werewolf,
Timmy?
I met him in the wood. You mean? Not tonight. He was in Esther's coat pocket when we got...
And when my fluffy kitten was frightened by the...
He must have fallen out of the pocket.
And you said it's all...
That's right. This time we'll...
Let's... Oh, whoa. Ooh, wow.
Aha! Then you should...
I don't need it. I know there's nothing supernatural.
How do you know that?
Well, for one, I can see the string, and I can see you. But the eyes look great. And the voice is good too.
Why do I smell burnt?
That voice isn't coming from me.
Fire.
Ah! Wilbur, where are you? Ah! Ow! What the devil is going on here?
What is the rubber ball has changed its...
Right. I'm an evil, terrible...
But I'm not getting any sign of supernatural activity.
Oh,
That's not possible.
but there's more.
No.
We...
Okay, we got the PK.
That was unexpected. No, I'll find the heart of the wood and put an end to this. Have see?
Alright, making progress. Where is it? Where did he take it?
Wilbur, well... For what I saw up there,
That would have made me feel even more guilty.
all for a good cause. If you can track... Here,
If I...
try it out.
Every time I... As expected, luckily the mayor thought of... Gulliver's just your normal runner. Nate has tried time and time. He even managed...
I'll be right back. I am going to get somebody real quick. Okay.
Hey, haven't you forgotten something?
What?
My eyes.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, that's better. Some of my best ones.
Oh, actually, you know what?
I'll give it back to him if everything... I'm not sure what I should... Yeah. Look what I've got here.
What is it?
This device can tell us how close...
Genius! We just have to keep to the paths where the device reacts strong.
That's right. Our senses can be fooled, but not...
I'll mark the route we follow so we can find...
Let's go.
Alright, let's further the
I
plot
think
a
this
little
thing is
bit.
just leading us round in circles.
I don't believe it. Look, the heart of the woods.
Are you sure? We have to be prepared for any headless horsemen, paladins, witches.
Lady... Whatever is living in the cave under the tree, it's killed off all the trees. Only the tree directly above the cave entrance. I've never seen such a gnarled, sickly tree. Even Ivo's dad would have trouble getting that to... Lizzie's very brave. I'm sure that episode with the spider was just a little... He didn't hesitate for a second when I suggested... Lizzie's very brave. He didn't hesitate. Look what I've got here.
Ah, crud. This is like the 5th time this game has crashed or frozen or whatever. Oh, really?
Look what I've got here. This...
I think...
The heart...
Are you sure? We have to be headless.
What? Oh... Well... Esther!
Well, 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 who have we here?
This isn't possible. The Archmage is dead. Who are you?
Yes, I'm dead, thanks to you. If you weren't so incompetent and stupid...
Enough! You're not the Archmage.
Wilbur, how I was your friend, and you didn't prevent my...
Who are you really?
Silence!
Archmage Alistair and Remy were my friends.
Don't you under... We've relied on you, and you disappointed us, and you will disappoint Gulliver, Timmy, and you're just a stupid little boy.
Rubbish. Don't listen to him, Wilbur. No.
Yes!
Stop! I know who you are. You're always whatever we're most afraid.
I'm dead! Disease! Lost!
Lizzie's afraid of spiders. S and me. I don't want to make any mistakes and cause anything nasty.
But you can't prevent it!
You have no chance against the two of us.
Yes? One of you is half petrified.
You aren't real. Arrows and bolts just fly straight through you.
Nothing.
You only have power if we give it to you.
No, I am.
Yeah?
I will sink my...
No, you won't. The spider isn't real, Lizzie.
I am.
It can only paralyze us if we let it. Why are you backing off?
Yes. Why should I be scared of you if you can't do anything to me?
But what if I can?
I'll take the risk.
You can't.
But we can control. Everything okay?
Yes. I'm all...
So that wasn't Bunkus?
All sorts of small stuff. Yes. This thing fed off its victims' fear. It made they were no longer able to think of anything else. Didn't eat. A little mirror, a flute, shoes, lots of little things. I will talk to the mayor and offer to bring everything back to the village once I've free. A picture of a clown. A sad clown is art, everyone knows that. But even though I spent quite a bit of time in Seastone, I don't know much about fish. I'm pretty sure that this must be a... Someone once told me that dolphins were actually birds, because they flew through the water with their... A man waving at the observer in a friendly manner. He's wearing a name tag. Looks like his name is Claus. I don't get it. I don't like it when you really have to think. What is this Claus picture? Pretty... A demon? I believe that after the sorcerer died, the people in the village...
And if they hadn't been so afraid...
My uncle was always afraid of becoming ill, and if you're afraid of dying, it can make you...
You're quite the philosopher, Will.
I've just been thinking a lot how it... What are you going to do once this is over?
That's your adventure.
Oh. Actually, well, as you know, as partners in adventure.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah, about that.
That could be lovely.
Esther hasn't made a sound, and I hope she can walk. Esther?
He's going to cut my head off, and then I won't be able to look after Gulliver.
Don't worry, Esther. That thing is gone.
The paladin. Who's going to take care of both?
Gulliver and Nate are fine.
Yes, for now. But the paladin...
There is no paladin anymore. And there never was one in the first place. It was...
No, I definitely saw him.
Look at me, Esther. There's no one here who wants to do you any harm. It's gone. And
He said that he was going to get Nate.
It won't come to that. I'll explain, but not here. Let's join...
Yes. Oh, thank...
As soon as she takes Gulliver and Nate into her arms and knows that everything... I know two people who are longing to see you.
And I know someone who owes us a sack of gold.
Come on.
So, there was never...
That's right. No curse, no real threat.
Oh, then I'll try to be more open-minded in the future and not always a...
You can start by welcoming my zombie friend. That would be good. If my memory serves me right, you promised a sack full of gold to the person...
Of course.
We earned it. You get half of it.
That won't be necessary. See you around.
Oh,
She
yes.
took all my gold.
See you later.
I think she just,
Why did fear show itself to you in the form of a headless...
Oh, my grandfather always used to tell me the story about a head. I was terribly scared of it.
And if there's enough hysteria, you'll... Now you know how to defend yourself against the curse. So could you please show me the...
Oh, yeah, of course. You and...
Huh, and about time...
I better draw myself a good map. I'm sure I'll be going back and forth. My friends are here and Timmy is still...
Fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Whale. I drew my path on the map very carefully. This way, we can always return to the village if necessary.
No need. I'll only leave the castle one more time.
What do you mean?
This place sucks, don't...
The castle will blossom in your presence.
Laddie!
My moonshine.
You won't believe what I've been through. I need...
But of course, my love. Then perhaps a light dinner? Are you her servant?
No,
You can be my servant. My Igor
actually, I want to...
Wipe your shoes, or you'll have to clean everything.
But, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Neither the drawbridge nor the portcullis were able to protect Van. Maybe he was no longer at the height of his power. The Count and his young fiancée met through a newspaper, which means someone has to fight his way through the mountains. Just a single sealed scroll to Count Vladimir Orlov, the Dark Woods. Oh! Nasty statues. I saw them from the drawbridge. They look like a mixture of a man and bat. And it's almost as if... Oh. The Count seems to like chickens. That's a good sign. The chickens seem to be quite lively. They run, they peck. The Count seems to like chicken. A shallow water bowl for the chicken. They've no use for an empty bowl. The chicken coop is in pretty much the same condition as the castle. Skew whiff. The castle is way... Why do all rich people always buy buildings like this? And as the rooms the Count uses are so dilapidated. Nothing but weeds and trash everywhere you look. Time to make myself useful as the new servant. On the other hand, I'm not the world's best gardener and should probably leave well alone. I'd say that coach hasn't moved a meter since old Van Buren's. Several spokes are broken. Yes. Ooh, there's a small... I wonder how many owners this castle had before. Too bad it's so run down. In an old building like this, falling masonry. Wonder if that's why the position of Igor was... Stone's fairly flat. Maybe some sort of roof tile. Yeah, big white maggots. Okay. Yeah. Legend has it that a master builder was once hired to come up with a visually appealing way to... He thought to himself, why don't I put statues on the corners of the roof and let them get rid of water the way you... Well, the idea with the peeing statues didn't meet much approval. He was very angry about the whole thing. That's why gargoyles... Doesn't look like rain, thankfully. Thick white... I wonder why someone would send a letter from... The letter's sealed, and it's not proper for a servant to... Oh, fine. Lovely. A small wood stove like that can't even begin to heat such a huge building. Here in the hallway, it's... The stove reminds me of the one in my classroom in Seastone. It had a broke... However, this one... Ooh, I can't tell if these are red. The only certainty is that these are some of the creepiest faces. Ooh, I can't tell. The only... How many candles? candles must have burnt here to leave a pile of wax. Or are those magic candles that have been burnt? Ah, if I need a load of candle wax. From the outside, it looks as though the castle has at least 5 or 6 floors. And judging from the outside, I'd say at least 5 or 6. And lots of work for just one Igor. The only footprints on the dusty stairs are from Miss Kiki. Doesn't Count Orlov ever visit the upper... Does the Count stay down here the whole time? I should have a look. The only The stairs don't just lead upwards. They're dungeons, tombs, all kinds. The stairs don't just lead up dungeons. Hard to believe how high the ceiling is in this hall. You can see eyes blinking way up in the dark. I think those are bats. A heavy wooden chest with 7 seals. 2 of them. Could be where the book is hidden. But it could also contain the Count's well-protected under. Either way, there's no sign of how to open the 5 remaining seals. There are some pretty, but this one a very unpleasant. He looks evil. There are some, but this one.
Ah, there you are, Igor. Prepare dinner for my fiancée and set the table with all the trimmings. We want to have a...
My name's Wilbur.
My servants are all called Igor.
Ooh, you certainly had.
That's why it's too late now to get used to it. I would even give you Igor's old...
The villagers told me that the mad sorcerer Ashcroft Van Buren used...
That is correct, until he was... The wizards and paladins didn't do things by just quarters. They took everything that was of interest or value.
Was there a book amongst the things left behind?
The Sorcerer's Diary. Yes, I found that a few months after I moved...
No, I mean, more of a magic book.
No, not the...
The large chest in the hall looks like it's been there a long time.
Van Buren had it built, but now it belongs to me. The painting, the chest and the painting are the only things the mages wanted to take with them, but they couldn't. But
Ooh, so there must be something important in there.
I don't know. I've only been able to...
Maybe that's where he kept his spellbook.
Is it valuable? The young ladies are getting ever more demanding these days. And my new line of guano skin cream.
Master, maybe I can help opening the chest for you. I'm good at that.
If you wish, as long as it doesn't clash with your other tasks. I won't... Here, this Sorcerer's Diary. I was able to open the first 2 seals with the help of this.
Thank you, Master. Do you know much about what?
Not particularly. Arson, normal wolves, yes. They're the children of the night, and I like standing on the balcony. But werewolves, poor souls that have been cursed and can feel nothing.
Is there any way to get rid of the curse?
Of course, quite easily. You have to kill the werewolf that cursed you.
And if you don't know who it was?
Then you can only hope that a friend pumps your head full of silver.
No way. And what may I serve you and the young Miss Kiki?
For the young lady, a rocket salad with vinegar oil. That's what young ladies eat.
Not even a little bite?
Maybe. Until then, I'll make do with a glass of wine.
As you wish, Master.
I don't have a chef. I normally...
But I can't cook.
How hard can it be to make a... Make haste, Igor!
I saved your fiancée in the forest. She was thrown...
The poor child. What luck that nothing happened to her.
I...
Many times. I'm forced... I am cursed. I'm forced to...
Oh. Master, this scroll was in the...
Archmage murdered. Wanted...
I
I'm not interested in politics. Keep...
Yes, you're right. There's a picture of the Archmage and me on... Even if the Count isn't interested in politics, he's not likely to let a wanted murderer... He would hand me over to the Van Buren. The Count seems to be a wine lover. Red wine, to be exact. Luckily, the scroll rolled it. Otherwise, the Count may have spotted... The council leader must have sent these search warrants. I'll have to be careful. Luckily, the scroll... Seems to me the Count doesn't need a servant for his... Are these just decorative? Nate once ate fried potatoes off of the Queen's face in Elf...
Igor, be more
I didn't do anything. The plate just...
I've lived here for 10 years. Castle Orlofstein has never...
Weird. Incense, not something I really... On the other hand, maybe the Count also noticed that it's... Incense, not on the other... Cutlery. No. I find it odd that most old people love the heat and the sun. A lovely glass with a thick bottom. Glass is made of pearl. What's this cord?
You can make various bells. Who needs...
Ooh, the space here isn't just brighter and friendlier than the entrance. All the candles make it a lot... Best if I first set the table and then... I'm pretty sure this is something... These fat maggots are about the right size, but they don't look much. They're slightly transparent and... The worms cannot comprehend my genius. Rutherford does not trust us. He will deceive us, I know. He will be the first to die once we have the... Who is Rutherford? Here is a drawing of the various... there's something written next... No one is smarter than I. I have divided... Each seal can be opened only in a very special... Each mechanism is... And there's a list describing how each seal is opened. Ha! It's a good thing the sorcerer was so proud... The second seal is opened with the blood of innocence. The seal is already opened. Maybe the Count cut his finger peeling potatoes and then he touched the seal. The third seal will only open when the word open is spoken in Ratish. The fifth seal can only be opened by the breath of death. Death breath. Only one of worthy heart can open the seventh and final seal. Only the hand of the truly greatest sorcerer of all time can open... Only those who feel insatiable hunger can open the fourth seal. The fourth seal is already open. No idea how the Count managed that one. The sixth seal is opened by the invisible key that is visible to all. Once all 7 magic seals have been released, you may have to shake the lid a little. It sometimes sticks. 2 seals are already open. 5 are still closed. Not bad. If the Count is anything like me, he won't know what rocket looks like. Now all I need are the These fat maggots are a slight. If the Count is anything now. Not bad. Insect. On the other hand, the council. The council leader must have sent. Count?
Yes?
Your table awaits.
No.
As you wish. Your table. As you wish. I need to know how to say open in Rattic.
I can't help you with that. I only...
Oh, cool.
But the bats out there in the hall are...
What was it with Igor?
Your predecessor, Igor, made himself at home in this, I think. Now you're the new Igor.
And Igor's
It will be amongst his things. Go and have a look.
I could take a cat.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
They?
Things that live in the darkness.
Perhaps the... If it
Make haste.
What is upstairs?
Nothing of interest to you. Let's...
Am I nuts, or are those paintings different from before? The pictures don't seem to be alive like in the main. Very handy if you have more paintings than... Igor, pick... Matches, scented candles, barbecue sauce without garlic. Oh, shop eastwards till you reach the dead beetles, then north until it echoes. Further to the west to the broken water pipe, and then directly now eastwards to the creaking board. Then, an orientation aid from... Hey! The letters are glowing. Igor thought it through and wrote it in... a dead end. Eastwards till you reach the dead beetles, then north until it echoes. Further to the west to the broken water pipe, and then down... Now... a dead end.
I don't see any dead beetles.
A dead end. Eastwards till you reach the dead beetles, then north until it echoed. Further to the west to the broken water pipe, and then now eastwards to the creaky... Oh, it's cold here. Eastwards till you reach the dead beetles, then north and further to the west to the broken water pipe, and then directly north to where the odorless gas is. Now eastwards to the creaking board. A shallow bow. Eastwards till you further to the west to the broken water pipe, and then directly north to where the odorless gas is. Now eastwards to the creaking board. Then follow the corridor northwards.
East, then north. Well,
I wonder why Igor set up camp here, of all places. There's nothing else in the cellar except for junk. It would appear the Count doesn't pay very well, apart from the bed, this cupboard, and what's in it. That's it! My very own Igor, you... It would appear the Count doesn't pay. My Mars castle's pretty... It may be old and not fit me properly, but Igor must have... Count.
Ah, Igor, there you...
Yes, Mark. Your table... As you wish. I must get...
You certainly must.
The directions that led me to Igor's uniform. The directions that led me to Igor's uniform. The Count has opened the first two the truly greatest mage of all time, Archmage Alistair. Which? The seal is supposed to open when you say that. Obviously, Van Buren's. According to this diary, I've met Death before. We were even business partners for a bit. That may be because the deaf and gnome, or it could have. This seal is opened by an invisible key that is visible. What could that be? This seal will only open to. Maybe I. Master Alistair always says that my heart is in the right place, but apparently that. Although Van Buren was an evil sorcerer, he wouldn't have been able to open the seal either if worthy heart meant. He could have meant exactly the opposite. Someone who's. Van Buren is pointing at a key. Is he trying to mock me? Could that be the invisible key? Only? Ah, that's just a picture. How am I supposed... Or... That's a... That was easy. This was the first seal, or the third. Count?
Yeah?
Master, do you know where they buried the old source?
Van Buren? In the village, I suppose. But I don't know exactly.
I must get...
You certainly must.
I think the Count expects a finer layout. I think the Count expects a finer layout to impress Fion. An old axe. The shaft and part of the head are weathered, but the...
Wilbur,
I knew I could find the... And I almost didn't fall into two crevices.
well,
Hi, Esther.
hello.
My uniform. It's quite itchy and musty, but, you know... But it was so difficult. That took it out of them, didn't it?
Yes, you should have a bit of a rest too. Do you want me to make...
Oh, something to eat would be great. I've been hungry since...
Then I'll make you a... These are Timmy's favorites.
I will help him, Esther.
I know.
As long as he...
Ready.
Ow! Ooh! Ah! Thanks. Can I have another sword?
But of... This place is now that the...
You're not a...
People need to get you here in the country. You only have... Ready.
Ow! Ooh! Thanks. You look thoughtful.
I was just thinking I've got a partner who loves me and you only think about these things.
I think the book is in a large chest in the castle.
Can I help?
Would you happen to know...
Timmy never spoke to me in Radish.
Yes. Presume... I, need a hand...
Yes?
From...
Of course, from a grave. Chopping someone's hand off while they're...
It must be a certain hand. From the sorcerer Van Buren.
Oh, no problem. I do actually need to know that. It would take a long time to go through countless graves, and we would never be quite sure.
Okay. I have these thick...
Ah, I know those things. Had one of them stuck. Is there something...
No,
As long as I don't have to eat them. That was the...
Ooh, those do. Thank you. See you later, Esther.
Bye.
Yeah. Like father, like they deserve some rest. The fire's still burning brightly. Half-burnt wood, ash, and bits of... I have a long trip home ahead of me once I get... I don't know whether any of the others, but things could get dangerous in Sea... I half expected the sun to come out, and everything here to bloom. That would be the perfect house for Esther, Gulliver, and Nate. The three would bring the... The sorcerer... They always seem to be handy if you want to save... It says Lugosi. The Lugosi family. The Lugosi... They're handy if you... This is the leaf. The leaf family. This cross bears the name. This is the Cheney family. This is the Karloff family. Here lies the... A few hours sleep would be lovely too. But first... A souvenir? No. Mr. Whale looks even with the big task. Hello, Mr.
Hello, Mr.
And?
Oh, it feels good.
Glad to hear.
I thought about putting an ad in Somberville. Deserted village. How does that?
My friends up at the campfire could move into one of the houses. They're very nice. And Gulliver and Nate are...
No, I don't think...
But that's unfair. Just imagine that you're a family man. You and your wife have always worked hard.
Yes?
So what? Imagine a zombie village that doesn't want you and your wife. What would you think of people?
Well, you can't really...
Do you by any chance let it?
No! This is an adventure shop.
Then you probably don't have any chicken breast.
No.
And...
Again, well, actually, I do have oil. Some warriors like rubbing it into their muscles to make them...
Then I'll have that.
Oh, I'll even give it to you for free if you promise not to...
After the sorcerer was...
you know...
Not all in one...
Oh, no! It was feared that his brother... So his remains were spread nice and neatly across several graves over the land, and...
He's part of the sorcerer buried in his...
We swore never to say a word about which grave his left hand is buried in and which holds his right leg.
Oh, come on, just say it.
My lips are...
Why was Van Buren actually beheaded?
You always have to kill an evil mage or sorcerer 3 times, so he doesn't...
Doesn't beheading him...
The whole thing wasn't very well prepared. Some mages... You know how it is. An angry mob...
About the... One of of the gravestones bears...
Well, the Lugosis.
Somberville had its own...
Oh, the village was voted prettiest small. Unfortunately, old Lugosi went a bit soft in the head. He rambled. Dental hygiene in the village took a note.
What can you tell me about the Cheney family?
Oh, the elder Cheney was a travelling actor. He must have been really successful. Later, he retired here.
The Lee family?
Who? Oh, right!
So...
Uh-huh.
I think I know what I need. One of the big graves has the...
The young Karloff was a... When the terror came... Well, like most of the...
Do you know how to say open?
Oh, well, I could let you know what Are You Trying to Take the Piss is in the...
I was only asking. I think I'll be going...
Oh, how's Miss Kiki?
What do you mean by...
Oh, come on, Wilbur. A hottie like Miss Kiki? She's just a gulp.
But they love one another. And it's not... Tut. An old axe. Hello? What's that?
Who the heck is calling me?
Esther?
Yes?
About the...
How can I?
They buried Van Buren in the Lee family grave. I'm pretty sure of it.
Okay. Do you just need the hand? Or is there anything?
Just the hand, please.
Well, I'll get going straight away.
You're not upset if I don't join?
No, no problem.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll let her get some...
You want to take on
I'll let her
that?
get some rest. That was probably the hardest day for her.
So, whatever.
I've nothing. Mayor Whale didn't have anything believable to say about the Lee family. I'm pretty sure in there's a Van Buren, not a Lee. I wonder if Lizzie took a werewolf trap. If the trap is still there, it might help me catch... I wonder if... Timmy's scarf wouldn't make a good bait. He lost it. Timmy's scarf... If there's still even just a little Timmy in the way... Oh no! He jumped right over it. Shh, easy, Timmy. Ouch! I knew you were in there, Timmy. A were-rat would never have been interested in sausages. That's all you. Fight it. Timmy. Somewhere, under all the muscles and teeth, there's a... Somewhere, I just... The directions that led me to Eagle's uniform. excellent meat. Oil is... The only thing missing now is vinegar.
Really?
I think the Count My map helps me get anywhere I've been fast. Count?
Yes?
Are you sure your fiancée? I don't want to spread any rumors.
Oh.
Yes, but I don't mean...
She won't be the first, Mrs. I know who she is.
All right, then. The poor Count. Your table... As you wish, Master. I must get...
You certainly must.
Insect, not something I read. On the other hand, maybe the Count... The castle, really? But, seeing as how it would... The Count probably got tired of what we... Very old mirror, except for... Very old mirror. That should do. So, looking good. Count?
Yes?
Your table away.
Yeah.
Thank you. I must get back to work.
You certainly must. You're quite chatty.
Luckily, this... Otherwise... I think I should get on with my job. Come. Master Alistair, are you all right? Has Ivo changed you back? And why don't you come here? You could open it. A ghost over some kind of draw. I don't understand, Archmage. What is that? Archmage, Master Alistair. That's more. Why is Master Alistair trying to contact? And it looked almost as if he didn't have the strength to stay. Of course, he's still transformed, so he can't use his. A ghost over a symbol. Maybe I'm supposed to summon him. The Archmage... I have to summon the Archmage's ghost. I should try right away. The Archmage is very clever and very powerful. Maybe...
Wilbur?
That was...
Not the first time that I've done a bit of...
And you're sure it's Van Buren?
Pretty sure. There are at least indications.
What indicate? Ah!
It's not very...
You know what? I think you might be right. Esther?
Yes?
Do you know how...
No. Gulliver used to how I think he would have loved to know how to banish.
Pity. I've trapped Timmy in the wood.
Is he okay?
He's still a wild were-rat.
At least now he can't hurt himself or others anymore.
I'll do my best. See you later.
Bye.
The fire. Hello, Mr. Mayor.
Hello, Mr.
Someone like you knows.
What do you mean?
Well, an expert.
Oh, well. Well, I actually do know a bit more about it than just how to keep the beast. But I've certainly never tried to invoke a ghost. You draw a circle on the ground with chalk, you place a bowl of blood in the triangle, and you also have to light some. You have to draw the symbol of the ghost you'd like to invoke on the ground.
How does it go?
Come over here. Ghosts have good ears.
Okay. Does the triangle have to be connected to the circle?
It doesn't matter.
Does it have to be chalk, or can I use...
Draw a circle on the floor with some.
That doesn't sound much like a... Do you sell...
Well, I would if I had any.
Is the bowl with the blood in the...
Of course it's necessary.
Archmage Alistair isn't dead. Can I just...
The occult sciences are not well suited to it.
I'm a gnome. Every invention...
The blood goes in the bowl, the bowl...
Why do we need the incense?
Well, for the atmosphere.
Do you think ghosts...
It's ancient, just like the fact that
Okay. How about if I perform the summon in here? Is it...
But we've only just gone...
It wasn't a curse. And I...
No! Find some...
I could conjure up the ghost near the chest. There's plenty of room and the atmosphere is suitable. And who knows, maybe the Archmage can open the room. I'm supposed to draw the ghost symbol on the floor, but...
No idea. Some...
Yeah, but... I just can't remember what it... I never thought that it was so easy to summon a...
Oh, well, it depends. I mean, if you want to summon Zool, you'll... For other spirits, you'll need some clay. But if the ghost wants to make contact with you, it's really...
I have to be getting on.
Goodbye.
An old axe. The shaft and part of the head are wet. I have nothing to ask. Somewhere, I just need... Somewhere, under all the... I just need to... I have to summon the Archmages. I should try right away. I should try right... Fine then. Come on! Come on! Did it! Maybe it's looking for the right hand. Wherever that... So, that's over half the... The stone floor is the ideal place to summon the Archmage. A few candles are already burning, and I can easily wipe out... I'm supposed to draw a large circle on the floor and a triangle outside... The stone floor is the ideal... A few... There has to be blood in the bowl. I don't like it, but I'll have to go... The paper hat of the book friend. An old axe. The shaft and part of the head are weathered, but the blade is still reasonable. I think I should get on. It's not frankincense. The table's set. Now all that's missing is the rocket salad with the oil and vinegar. Except for the lack of dressing, that already looks quite tasty. The oil is already on it. The only thing missing. I still can't believe that this smell is important for someone. Atmosphere. Pure atmosphere. The directions that led me to Eagle's uniform. I should. The directions that. Yeah, I'll let it. Here at the edge are pieces of charcoal. I'm sure you can draw with it. At least my fingers are. And I can't really imagine Archmage Alistair caring about whether. Yeah.
I had a bloody rag and I had the clay, and those things are gone now. And I didn't use them.
I have nothing to ask you. That's the first step. There are philosophers who believe that our entire world is made of triangles. Others, both concepts strike me as pretty unlikely. I'm supposed to put a bowl full of blood in that triangle. There are philosophers who believe that our entire world is made of triangles. Right then, to summon the Archmage, I have to draw his symbol on the floor. Unfortunately, I don't. But first, I have to place a bowl filled with blood in the... There has to be blood in the bowl. I don't like it, but I'll have to go along with it.
Hey, Mosquitoodus, thank you for gifting a sub.
Yeah, I'll let her get some rest. That was probably the hardest day for her. I wonder whether the fear drank the wine, or was it the last sip? Ugh. The wine must have been here quite a while. It's gone really...
Oh, it turned to vinegar. Oh, I guess I do need
It's sad
vinegar.
when you think that none of these things can ever be used, but who knows who this... Maybe I... Yeah, I'll let...
Can I kill the chickens? So I really don't. I really don't think I can complete this. Because I got rid of two of my items.
The wine, so sour it could... Vinegar and oil. Why do people always say the cooking isn't... Rocket salad with chicken, the first and hopefully... Count?
Yes?
I have prepared the...
Rocket salad?
Yes!
Excellent. Pull the cord, Eagle.
How can I make sure that Belle and Miss Kiki's...
It depends on how hard. Pull a bit harder than middle strength to start with, and then about a third.
Okay.
No, middle strength to start with, then a... No, that was... Why don't you just do what... There you go. I don't need... I will be spending the rest of...
Very well, Master. I think I should get on...
Hey,
Oh,
what's with this place? Where's the
gold?
Yeah, jewelry, precious.
Maybe the Count isn't that rich.
Count, living it. The only question. Hey, what's that?
I wanted to talk to you about... It's sealed by 7. Maybe you could open one of them.
Ooh, what do you think?
Nothing.
You have to learn to lie better. But the fact that you were trying...
Fine then. I don't know.
Well, if it's important,
Well,
Count, as future Countess, it practically...
come with me. Just open that seal up.
Why don't you...
I can't. It has
Ah, I understand.
something like that.
Well, that was simple.
That's it.
Tell me when you got that thing open.
Very well, Miss Kiki.
Now,
The last 2 seals.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go to day 2. I think Be over in about 2 hours. Less. Oh, the red wine is the blood. It's not actually wine.
The Count's distract. Theoretically, I need blood, but maybe this thick red wine will... I think it's safe to take a closer look at the letter now. Wanted for the murder of Archmage Alistair, the Honourable Council Leader Van... It's followed by a detailed description. This picture of me next to the Archmage. I wonder if Lizzie will turn me in if she learns of the...
How is your son?
Real.
We're all just doing our best.
Ooh, looks like I got... As long as the ritual still... Right then, to summon the Archmage, unfortunately I don't know. As long as the ritual... As long as the ritual...
Oh, I don't know it. I don't know what the symbol is. He's got a jaw on the thing.
I have to summon... I should try... I should... The directions that led me to Ego's uniform. I have to... I should try right away.
I don't know, maybe something will happen.
Yeah, I'll let it...
Nope.
I have nothing to ask. The third seal will only open... Only one of worthy heart can open the seventh. Only those who feel insatiable... The fourth seal... Only the hand of the truly greatest source... The sixth seal is opened by the... The second seal is open... The seal is already open. The third seal... Only one of worthy heart... The sixth seal is opened by the invisible... Only those who feel in... The fourth seal...
Wait, what's the...
Only the hand of the truly... Once all seven... You may have to shake the lid... Somewhere under... I just need to find a way to...
Just kill him.
I'm not a good flute player, and... Somewhere I just need to...
Really?
I'm not a good flute... Somewhere under all... I just need...
Cool, where else can I play? Well, let me just go to every place and play the flute wherever I can. Oops.
I've nothing to ask.
A flute with literally anything. The axe with I wouldn't be surprised if I had to sell something.
Vlad, the library.
Of course, my lord. Tonight.
What does the Count mean by something? I'd like to see that. I wonder if I should ask if I can join. I think it's better I leave him in. I've got a good feeling about. There really is a lot of detail in the. If it weren't so tiny, you could probably even recognize. I think it's. If it weren't, I think. I could use the glass. Yes, there's the Archmage. It shows two serpents and a cup.
Whoops.
The Archmage. I think I'm ready. No. Would have been easier if the Archmage. Hey, Ghost. Drag your translucent butt here now. Got the stuff? The power of coal compels you. Those were exactly the ancient words that Mr. Just doesn't seem to. Archmage Alistair! Thank the coal!
Wilbur, I'm happy to see you too. But I don't have much time, and there is much to...
I did everything wrong, Archmage. I built the golem and I let Remy down and I...
You have done nothing wrong.
Yes, I have. I wanted to help and I let my... And then I didn't do anything instead. Remy...
He is not. At least I don't believe he is.
Yes, he is.
No, you were tricked. This book you are searching for, it contains no information about...
But if not Remy, then Monkus.
He's letting you do his dirt. The book does contain, but it won't help you destroy the wand.
Why does Monkus want this book?
The Kitab al-Azif was written by a mad mystic. It is a book about demonic cosmology and contains magic spells.
Including?
I don't think that Monkus wants to set the Nameless One free. Even he isn't mad enough to do that. He wants to open a window into the dungeon dimension in order to siphon...
Sounds...
It's impossible. Any weakness in the structure of the dungeon dimension would be instantly... He is incredibly powerful.
If the book is so dangerous, we should destroy it. Or we could just leave it in the chest.
Powerful objects have a tendency to be found. You have to destroy the book. Monkus...
Why did Monkus send me?
That's worrying me, too. He won't be sitting around idle awaiting your return, that's for sure. He'll have a plan.
At least he doesn't know we're onto him. He believes I'm bringing the book back to Cease.
Yes, the magic wand. The book alone will not be sufficient to open a window into the dungeon. It will take a complicated mechanism using black magic and an incredible magic force to penetrate the dungeon.
The mechanism of which you speak? There's one like that in the temple under Cease.
Yes, Ivo told me about it. Was under my nose for all those years.
Monkus doesn't have the book yet, and I can't imagine the Van Burens working with him either. Without them, the wand...
Those are the only trump cards we hold. He needs the book and the wand. And while he is chasing after those, we...
How can I destroy the book?
It's just a book. You can tear it and...
That sounds doable.
However, you should be aware that there are other copies. Over the centuries, there has always been the odd one appearing and then...
That means we won't be safe as long as the magic wand and the machine still exist.
Correct. As soon as the book has been destroyed, you will have to travel to Seastone and help your friends to destroy the machine. That won't be very easy. Monkus will defend...
And we won't be getting the mighty Van Buren wand just like... No. There has to be a better way. We have to trick Monkus. Surprise him.
That's the Wilbur Weathervane that taught the...
Open the chest and get the book to safety. Do you know what the breath of death...
I think I know.
How did...
I don't just look like a ghost.
What do you mean?
I am...
No! You were transformed.
And she managed. But then, I am so weak that she...
But how are we...
So far, you've managed pretty...
How?
My death wasn't in vain.
But
I did just buy a new pair of shoes. I wanted to give my cleaning lady. I have still got posts to deal with and would have liked to have... I don't think one is ever ready to go.
How is Princess...
I sent her and Critter to Seastone to keep Monkus. Perhaps they might even manage to...
Critter is with Prince... Then Captain Nate can't be far off.
You have friends at your...
Did you know that...
Yes. Remy came to me after Timmy's parents were killed by... Timmy's injuries weren't bad, but I knew that he would change.
Did you look for the werewolf who did this to him? I mean, if...
Imagine that Timmy made someone else into a werewolf while he was transformed. Would you want that person to come and kill Timmy? The curse of a werewolf is an illness that one has to learn to... It is hard, and Remy and I didn't want to place this burden on little Timmy up to now. But if he has now changed uncontrollably, you will have to teach him how he can...
You can control the...
When he is a were-rat, Timmy is possessed by bad feelings, anger, and underneath it's still the same...
Ah! The first time we ran into each other in the woods, he didn't attack me.
Something in the monster recognized you, and that something is the tiny piece that's...
How can I get through...
Timmy's primitive feelings have taken control. If you want to reach him, you... A smell, a voice, a tune, simple...
And once he...
Then tell him not to give in to the anger and hate, that he shouldn't let himself be ruled by bad... It will be a difficult task, but if anyone can reach him and get him...
I'm supposed to stop the apocalypse and fight. How am I supposed to do...
That's exactly... No one can do all these things on their own. But you and Ivo, don't wait for a messiah.
But the people all want something else. And lots of...
That's why role models are required. I have always valued you for your tip. You are never cruel, nor onwards, Wilbur Weather, and perhaps carry a flag or something.
Hey!
My time in this world...
Will you come and visit me as a ghost?
No, my friend.
But...
If you want to honor my memory, farewell.
Okay, I know what to do. I gotta play the flute. Now it's gonna let me play the flute. But it's too late, and once I play the flute, I'm gonna open the chest, and it's gonna go into just a big cut scene. So I'm stopping for now. Thank you everyone for stopping in. Most gratuitous. Thank you for the gift sub. And yeah. This will be done tomorrow. for sure. Alright, welcome back to Mission Destroy Plus, game number 5 for Switch, Book of Unwritten Tales 2. This is going to be the end, guarantee it. Alright. Gotta go play the flute to the rat. As one does.
I have to summon. I should try. Archmage Alistair said we could probably get. He listened, but he didn't. It has to be a tune that means something to Timmy. Something. Esther?
Yes,
Do you know the tune that Timmy likes to whistle?
yes. His mother used to hum that tune to him when he couldn't.
How does it go?
La 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 la. Like that.
How did Tim?
La 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 la. Like that.
Thank you, Esther. I was able to summon.
You mean
Princess Ivo changed him back, but then
I didn't know him personally? And he had a big heart.
he also had the oddest. He once claimed he taught a bunch of otters a musical number in his youth.
I'd have loved to.
Me too. See you later.
Bye.
Timmy! As long as he hasn't. Archmage Alice. That's it. Remember, Timmy? Your mother used to sing this tune to you when you couldn't fall asleep. Remember? Come on, think about the good and friendly. You're not a monster, you're a little I'm so sorry. You have nothing to be sorry about. Nothing happened.
I didn't want any of this to happen. Did I? Did I hurt?
No. I think you make a pretty bad Munkus tricked me for the second. He disguised himself as your uncle in the cave and then... maybe he is.
I'm sure he is. Uncle Remy can't be... But we have to look for him.
You can bet on that, but I need to...
But if Munkus wants the book, then it...
In the wrong hands, it could mean the end of the...
And then we'll look for Uncle Remy.
Deal. Why didn't you tell me about the...
I didn't know how most people are scared of werewolves. And for good reason.
Yes, but the Archmage Alistair said you can learn...
The Archmage? Is he all right?
Let's talk some more about that tomorrow. I think you've had enough adventures for one day. I found this. You must have lost it.
Oh, my neckerchief.
Now that's the Timmy to do math I know. I think I know where the sword, but to get to it, I have to know how to
Open.
Exactly, but in Rattish.
Open. You never noticed that we talk to each other?
You mean Rattish is exactly...
No. Your language is like rats and big people have lived side by side for so long.
Amazing. The magic word is... Let's get back to the others. You must...
Can I hide under your hat again? The moon is so bright.
Of course. For as long as you want.
I'm not wearing a hat. Hey, Abgasm, how's it going? Yeah, it's gonna be done tonight. After 24 hours. It's an interesting story, but it really dragged on. It'd make a nice movie, but a little chatty for a game.
Open. That was the last... Ah. That's it. Ah. This isn't the right place to read a book like... I'll go join my friends by the bright, warm fire.
So that's your plan, then? Pretty risky.
I know, but even if I destroy the book, Monkus will find another copy sooner or later. We have to destroy the machine in the temple and the wand if we ever want to be truly safe. And we're going to use this as best.
How does it compare to the story of Bird Week? It's a better story than Bird Week. It's a better game than Bird Week. I think I've spent longer... I think I've put in more hours playing Bird Week than I have this. Even though I have abandoned Bird Week.
You three take care of yourself. Thanks for...
No, you helped us when no one... And you...
The next time we meet someone in need.
I think the help will... What will you do once Timmy...
The mayor was here. It took a while for him to pluck up the courage to... But I think he's coming. He says the village needs a...
That sounds great. You could even take...
All right, we'll go.
Probably holy water.
We'll pass that test.
I'm not very good at goodbye.
Let's say, until we...
Look after yourself.
I will. I think it's a good plan.
Wilbur!
That's the evil guy.
Surprise!
Monkus! I'm going to...
Stay where you are and do nothing. Or do you want something bad to happen to these two?
Ivo! Quitter!
Wilbur, you have to stop him!
Let Ivo and Critter go right now,
Or you have nothing to threaten me with, Weathervane. The Fireball and the Fatty put up a worthy fight, but they ultimately had no chance against my power. Just like you.
Chantal, show this toad what your wand can do.
It doesn't work!
As the little angel soon realized when I sent her mother to the realm of dreams. Why do you think I didn't go to the dark woods to get the book myself? I had more important things to do. Did you know there were 3 Van Buren brothers? One created that remarkable wand over there, the most powerful one there is. The second created the book that explains how one can use it to open gates between the worlds. But the third brother, the cleverest of all, didn't trust his power-hungry siblings. He created a ring that protected him from his brother's magic. And it's still serving well today.
Then I went and got this book for nothing.
Oh, no. You've done my cause a great favor in doing so. Wilbur, I knew you'd get hold of that book with the right kind of motivation. The resistance needs a leader, and I know no greater fighter for it than you. Sound familiar?
You rotten little monster!
Why, thank you. The book! Put it on the lectern!
Not a chance!
Ha! We both know you'll do anything to save your friends.
No, Wilbur, don't do it! Ah!
Don't!
The book! Now!
Wilbur!
And that's why evil will always triumph in the end. You goodies are too compassionate. You, step back. You, start reading.
I can't read very well yet. The Doctorus Maximalis Aeternalis.
You have to stop him, Wilbur, at any cost.
I know. I have a plan.
Dox Nigus Paraglatus Brooklag.
The mirror is still reflecting a focused beam of moonlight onto the floor, just as I thought it would. Without the moonlight, this will all be even more sinister. Lucky thing Monkus didn't touch the mirror. The mirror stood just as I thought. I can't afford any mistakes. If my plan fails, Monkus won't lose 1 second in making Ivor and Critter pay for it. I can't afford any mistakes. If my plan fails, Monkus won't lose one... He's mesmerized by the spectacle. He believes that he is closer to victory than ever before. I have to stop him. Avantasia under the rule of Monkus or the Nameless One. Two sides of the same terrible coin. I have to stop him. Avantasia under the rule... The abyss is hundreds, perhaps thousands of meters deep. One little push and we'd be rid of Monkus. Unfortunately, he has his wand and I can't reach him. I don't know, but it can't be healthy, whatever it is. Tell me, Monkus, what did you really do with Remy?
The ghost had injured him. Giving him a little magical nudge over the edge of the abyss was easy after that. Why do you ask? Did you want to give him his hat back?
No, I just thought Timmy should hear it from you. Doesn't that make you angry, Timmy? Give me that book! Ah! Oof.
No!
Was that it? That was your plan? You wanted to defeat a sorcerer with brute force? You keep reading.
Omnia Nung.
Well, what else can you do if you can't do magic?
Apparuro.
No! No! Impossible! No! Ah! The flap opening spell? You've tricked me with a child's spell?
I knew I had to distract you from Chantal and the machine for a while, and besides, it worked. I know a little something about bookbinding, doesn't everybody? A metal pipe leading into the depths of the machine. Couldn't say where it goes or what it does, though.
Let go, gnome!
Hoses, cables, vials, mystical symbols. Only the truly deranged could ever... You can see the brothers were constantly fiddling around with the machine. A lot of it looks pretty temporary. These two pipes are held together by nothing but a clamp. Got it. Monkus, if we work together, we might...
Work together?
And that's just what...
But you will too!
A metal pipe leading into the depths of the machine. A pressure hose. Warm, thick-walled, rigid and attached to the machine by a sleeve. He's gone crazy. Maybe I can find... Whoa! That won't work. I can't aim at Monkus and turn the steam on at the same time. Oh, no. A metal pipe leading into the depths of the...
To change my hat.
Hey! Stop that! Are you trying to kill us all?
That won't work. I've screwed the holes onto the pipes as tight.
Hey! Stop that! Are you trying to kill us all?
I have to stop him. Up.
Well, are your arms getting heavy yet?
It looks like the Van Burens were versed in more than just alchemy and the dark arts. Why did they have to use their talents to build such a vile machine? A grating with a pipe underneath. It leads into the machine. Maybe some kind of exhaust?
Let go, gnome!
Presumably you can use that to set the machine. It must be tricky to open a gate to another dimension and come out at the right place.
Well, are your arms getting heavy yet?
I don't know exactly what those liquids are, or what they... A grating with a pipe underneath. It leads...
Let go, gnome!
I'm gonna have to put the pipe in the exhaust or something.
Well, are your arms getting heavy yet? Let...
Well, maybe I'll just climb to one of the sides when that thing comes up again.
Well, are your arms getting heavy yet?
That won't work.
No, come on. Why was it just...
Well, are your arms getting heavy yet?
A grating with a pipe on.
Oh, that's where the
Hey!
exhaust comes out of.
Stop that! Are you trying to kill us all?
I get it.
A grating with a pipe underneath.
Let go, gnome! Well, are your arms getting heavy yet?
I don't know how much further down it is. All I know is the impact isn't going to be much fun.
Need a lift by any chance?
Ivo!
I think the game just froze.
Let go, gnome! Well, are your arms getting heavy yet?
I don't know how much further down it is. All I know is the impact isn't going...
Need a lift by any chance?
Ivo! Survival!
Ah, the saviour of the worlds.
But it's not really safe, is it?
No, but we have given it a second chance.
At least now I know I don't have to be a mage to make a difference.
I never thought you were a particularly fantastic mage anyway. But why should you have to be a mage? You're inventive, you're tenacious.
Archmage Alistair said that when you cooperate and remain persistent, you can accomplish more than any individual ever could. Even more than he can.
Perhaps that's your task, to bring people together and lead by good example.
I could at least give it a try. We've paid a high price. Alistair is gone. We can't find Remy anywhere, and Captain Nate...
Yes, a high price indeed.
Alistair said one best honours the dead by living your own life the way they would have wanted you to.
Perhaps we're already doing that. You're looking after Timmy, and since Nate's gone, Critter hardly leaves my side. Ow!
Oh, everything all right?
It was just a little pirate in here. He's a fighter, just like his father.
We'll think of something. After all, we saved the Archmage.
That was completely different.
You mean there's no hope at all? None?
There is always hope.
Hey, Sim Jones, how's it going? Yep. That's it. The game crashed one last time at the end there, which was nice. Nice touch. I think it's gonna get a 5. It wasn't a bad game. I gave Super Mario Brothers a 5. There's too much story, and it crashed too many times. I don't know if that's a thing, games crashing nowadays. A Hat in Time crashed. Yeah, out of 10. 5 out of 10. If I had listened to all the dialogue, this game would have been like 30 hours plus. I don't know what's next. I don't even know if I'm gonna play something tonight. That'd be me starting a whole new stream. There's a lot of people that work on these games, huh? I wonder if there's any bonus content. Are they gonna go through every letter in the alphabet here? Yeah, I skipped it.
Need a hand.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess there's gonna be a third one, huh? Oh well. Yes. That was that game. Well, thank you for picking it, Sim Jones. Not the best game, but, you know, glad I played it. Glad I played it. I have some more bargain bin games coming up. We'll see. I might take like a week off to take care of some work, but we'll see maybe next Friday what I'll start off with. Or maybe in the middle of the week, I don't know. But yeah, for now, I'm going to cut stream. But, yeah. I'll see you next time. Have a good night.